So Alex, why did you decide to base yourself in Guernsey in the first place?
Well, we've been coming here for a long time for family holidays and loved being here. Very special. And I think we just decided, we'd been in London for 30 years. It was time for a change. And my husband loves sailing. He was able to have a boat here, and we wanted to actually build our own house. So that was, we had the opportunity to do that here, and I think that was the reason, really.
So was it easy to find the sort of property that you'd be looking for?
It actually didn't take us very long. I think particularly because we wanted something we could renovate. That's what we'd done, living in London for so many years, and it gave us the opportunity to have a look around. We wanted sea views, and there were properties that they did need renovation, or in our case, rebuilding. But it didn't take us long to find.
One of the myths about Guernsey, for people who don't know, is that it might be some sort of social backwater. But what's it like over here? What's the sort of social fabric really like?
As opposed to maybe other sort of small communities, maybe in the UK, you do get, a wide range of people living here. You've got young professionals, you've got young families. A lot of people who've lived elsewhere, lived overseas, older people who've built up their businesses. It's surprisingly cosmopolitan and international, and I think that's something that people aren't really probably aware of.
So is it easy to do business from here, or even run a business from here?
I think so. I mean, there's certainly, a lot of people who've come over here and started up their own businesses. We have good connections and internet connections, things like that. And it's also very easy to get to London. I mean, my husband regularly flies backwards and forwards, as do I. And you can do that, and you can be in London in 2.5 hours, from door to door. Whereas, if you lived in Yorkshire or Cornwall, it could take you an awful lot longer and be very expensive on trains. So no, I think it's very easy to keep that connection with the UK if that's something you need to do for business.
So what would you say to someone who's considering Guernsey as a place to relocate to?
I think, it's great. It offers the ability to, say, run a business, commute backwards and forwards. So I lived in London for 30 years. There's very little I miss. I think, you have good restaurants, you have, good shopping here. You can still get to Waitrose, and you've still got John Lewis products if you need them. It's obviously a very secure environment. And I think particularly people maybe with young children, the ability to let your children go is rare anywhere in the world. And certainly Guernsey, you can do that. You've obviously got the natural attributes of the island, which are wonderful. So, and sporting facilities are incredible. And actually, if you suddenly decide you want, the West End, it's 2 hours away. It's so easy to go to the theatre or the cinema. Otherwise, you've got everything on your doorstep, and I think that's really pretty extraordinary. And I would certainly recommend it to anybody.
Alex, thanks for taking the time to speak to us today.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for coming.